Yo, what a timing, man. What's up, guys? August, Dennis, John, Corgi, Kumar. How's everyone doing? Bear scoping, lol. Still holding on to that scale trade. I mean, if you have the conviction, sure. But yeah, looked better down here, and yeah, looks weaker now in my opinion. But anyways, we'll talk about everything in a second. Just gonna wait like 5 more minutes so some more people can join, and then we'll get started. Just unlucky timing, because trimmed half of my long. I was actually long going into this. So yeah. Longs are comfy right now. Fine top G, thanks. How about you? Yeah, mix moving. Yes, sir. Got stopped out of my OP long overnight. Should have re-entered, but got scared. Hello, Sensei. Hello, hello. AXS. We'll cover alts in a second. We'll start off with Bitcoin. Sweep of range high. Yeah, that's why I took some profit. But yeah, this was hell. This was so clean. I mean, this was so clean. This move, classic range play. Range low, sweep of range low into high time frame range mean, and straight up back to the highs. But anyways, we'll talk about that in a second. Gonna wait 5 more minutes, so more people can join, and then we'll start. I feel like there's a long delay on the chat, but not sure what I can do about that. Look at it go. Bear scooping. Lol. Yo, Napoleon Hill, what's up, man? Woohoo, what a candle. Yes, sir, Johan. El Romano, what's up? Okay, I'm just gonna check how much delay there is on the chat so I know for next time. So type yes in the chat if you hear this. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's like 4 seconds or something. That's good. Okay, so the audio is nice. You can see the Bitcoin charts, right? The music is not too loud. Everything's okay. Then I think we can get started. So we'll start off by saying thanks to Bybit for sponsoring these live sessions. Bybit, in my opinion, right now the best exchange out there to trade Bitcoin and altcoins. Lovely liquidity as well. So thanks to them for sponsoring. Link is in the description if you want to support me for what I do. Simply make a link using the link in the description. If you use the link, you don't only support me, but you can also get up to $30,000 in bonuses. Plus, you can get into my Discord where I post my trades live and where I post a lot more thoughts and analysis on the markets. So if you use the link and made a deposit, simply join the Discord, send me a message and I'll add you to the members. You can also get all CMM, Coin Market Manager, all those paid features for free as well. Okay, what is CMM? You can often see me post these screenshots of equity curves, all of this, and yeah, you also have a page with all kinds of analytics on there about your trades and stuff. So definitely a cool thing to use. So if you want to use it, try it out. Simply make an account on Bybit, link it to your CMM, and you'll get all paid CMM features for free. All right. So now that's out of the way with. Let me just give me 1 second because I have to manage this trade as well. See if I have my order in correctly. The timing is with the live is right. All right, so Bitcoin, let's see what we have. Where do we start? So let's start off where we ended last video, last market review, or last live stream. So yesterday I posted a video when we were trading down here, or I posted in the Discord as well. I was initially long, so I longed the dip below this weekly range low level, long the dip here, but closed close to break even, and then planned yeah, had another plan to get long on Bitcoin. Let's remove that, right? I posted a chart that looked like this. I said, don't expect straight up movement, but expect a range to build up here where we sweep some highs, come back for the lows, sweep the lows, and then see expansion to the upside. And guess what? That played out beautifully, right? Swept the highs, came back for the lows. It's crazy, to be honest. But yeah, typical Bitcoin, doesn't go back up off, well, very, it's very rare to just V-shape back up. Instead, we very often just chop down here, get everyone bearish again, and then sweep the lows. There, everyone flips bearish, and then you send it back towards the highs, right? This is a screenshot from the previous video, just to give you a view that... yeah, these live streams, I give my honest thoughts, what I think, and they often, sometimes they play out, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. That's how trading goes. But anyways, in this case, it played out beautifully. Yesterday, I posted on Discord and on Twitter live this trade that I took after sweeping the lows into this high time frame range mean level. Okay, so still from this range low, range high, range mean, as you can see, pivotal level. And then if you zoom into the lower time frames, you can see beautifully how that level now acted as support. So let's see where my position is. Like this, we almost long the bottom here. And I just took half off, okay? Why taking half off? Well, first reason, taking profit is never bad. This was a half risk trade, by the way. Wasn't too convinced down here. I should have entered it full size, but anyways, still nice trade, half risk. Closed half up here. Why? Typical range play, right? Broke down here, range low, boom, first bounce, range high, back to the lows, swept range lows. Where's the draw on liquidity? Towards the other side of the range, which is range high. So long stop loss either below the wick. I kept it a little wider in case we would see more sweeps, okay? Especially with CPI coming in as well. So kept my stop a little bit wider and targeted range high. So that's the reason I'm half out now, because the range sort of played out, okay? Liquidity to the upside has been taken now into former range low. And now, once again, the question is this the sweep or the deviation below these lows, right? That sends us to new highs. Boom, maybe not in a straight way, but you get the idea. If we reclaim this, then it looks good for higher, at least towards these highs up here into range high. Above range high, then we can start talking about our weekly range high, which is at 25k. Okay, so that's the bullish scenario. Well, for me, local bullish scenario from here played out. Okay, that's why I took half off, and I might even fully close and sit flat. And I will have to wait. If we manage to reclaim this this range low level, okay, then we can look for fresh longs here. Invalidation then becomes here, or the demand that's being built up here, okay, sweeps in there are possible. So if you reclaim this, for example, and then see a sweep of the lows into this, that's fine. Target these highs up here into this range high and maybe hold some in case we break out. Okay, what's the bearish scenario for me from here? If this candle that we just had closes bearish, well, the 4-hour closes in 55 minutes, so it's currently looking good, okay? But if we fall back within here and we break back below Monday high, then I'd get out and then I'd target Monday low, and at that point I think we see a little lower and possibly even go for the lows all the way down here. Okay, so from going forward from here, I'd like to see Monday high holds. Nice confluence with this local range mean here, and demand, obviously the area we pumped from, resting, well, lining up together around this green area, right? So this green area should hold. Also lower time frames, CPI, right, swept the lows. CPI swept all of these lows and then sent, okay? If price were to reclaim this from the underside and break below the lows that got swept, that would, in my opinion, be considered bearish, and then I'd start targeting lower. So as long, so invalidation for bulls here is pretty damn clear, in my opinion. So I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if this just reclaims and sends. So yeah, we'll have to see. Invalidation is below here at 21.6. So currently I can trail my stops into, yeah, even into profit already. Because in my opinion, as long as we hold above there, we should see higher. But yeah, be cautious, like I said, because we swept our local range high into former range low. So resistance is resistance until proven otherwise. So yeah, let's see what we get. Trailing stops here towards there. And yeah, as long as this green area holds, I think we should be good for higher. All right, so that's basically gonna be it for Bitcoin at the moment. Both high time frame and low time frame covered. As I said, reclaim of this, ideally would like us to see a strong daily close, right? Let's see where OTE is resting. From the high to the low. So in case we truly start pumping from here, you can see OTE comes in right about here. So be cautious as long as we're below that area, right? You could still see a reclaim of this. Look for longs then, okay? Invalidation below, as I said, this new freshly built up demand. So if you reclaim this, look for longs there and then take profit along the way, I would say, okay? So yeah, that's gonna be Bitcoin, still in a long, looking good. So let's see what we get. Is that clear for everyone? Anyone got questions on Bitcoin? We'll do alts after this, but firstly on Bitcoin. So any questions? Oof, yeah, mix sending. Nicely explained. All right, perfect. So next thing we're gonna talk about is an altcoin I just entered right before the live and right before, right after CPI, which is this one. I posted on Twitter as well, longed some GMX. Not sure how to pronounce this correctly, but I'll call it GMX. Why? I said when I'm watching from yesterday, immense strength during the chop. Could be something up here. Looking for a breakout with invalidation if we fall back below former range high. Let's see. We'll go more in depth in the live sesh. Okay. So let's take the chart. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful chart, right? So the first thing I noticed on this one was the strength during the Bitcoin chop, right? Bitcoin was chopping below that former range low, while this one was just straight up pumping and clearly saw that something was up, and this was showing immense strength. Then was flirting with this range high level, and often when you get that, and when Bitcoin breaks out, yeah, these kind of charts just fly, and that's an invalidation was clear, right? We were trading here. I was looking at it and I said, well, market structure from here was bearish, high. Well, this was basically still a higher low, but lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we made a higher low, right? And then just started pumping. Now I said if we fall back below this lower high, that would be a bad sign, but I would allow if we do something like this where we sweep local lows here, then reclaim and then see continuation from there. That's why I kept invalidation right below there. I would allow sweeps in there, but if we would fall back below here, I would close. And yeah, as you can see so far, obviously, haven't taken any profit yet, so don't want to celebrate too early, but so far it's obviously looking good. So yeah, we'll see how the 4 hour closes. To be honest, I've taken this take profits. I've just drawn it randomly. But yeah, what you can do when price is trading into price discovery, because then you don't have levels to work with from earlier, but you can use the FIP levels and go from the last high to the swing high, the higher low, right? That led to all-time highs, right? So this was the former all-time high, and then this was the low that led to the move to all-time highs. Well, we're not trading at all-time highs yet, but I reckon we will be fairly soon. And what you can do then is target the 1.618 level, Fibonacci level, and the 2 Fibonacci level. That's one way I personally use to target when price is trading into price discovery. I think it is, right? It's not only on Bybit, right? Oops. See, yeah, I used it there as well. See, from the last local high, it should be around here, towards there, what do you target? This 618, and as you can see how price was pivotal around those levels, and then broke above, and then this kept the 2 Fibonacci level, so these and these are equal, right? And as you can see, boom, beautiful retest, and then sold off again. What is that beeping? Comes from your live stream every 3 seconds. I don't hear any beeping personally. You guys do? I don't hear any beeping. Nah, me neither. Well, I think it's your PC, my man. So yeah, that's GMX. So far playing out beautifully. So let's see what we get, right? We'll do some other alts now. Take a look at them. Yeah, we'll do AXS, we'll do Femtom, we'll do OP, APT, like the classic ones, right? So let's start off with FTM. This was the sad story, man. Well, obviously this GMX trade is killing it as well, but I'm gonna show you what I entered. Yeah, this one. Right, so high time frame charts, range low, range high, swept the lows, broke out, retest. So I longed initially, stop loss there. Cleaner setup on the 4 hour. And as you can see, so I longed it literally at the local bottom here. And then this happened, it came back down. This is where I closed, and then we swept the low. And yeah, we were full sending right now. So kind of sad I didn't hold this, because yeah, this trade would have been up like, I don't know, where was my stop? 36.15. Yeah, would have been up 1.5R already. As you can see, this is one of the stronger ones right now as well. But anyways, as you can see, market structure bullish. I think as long as this holds above this range high, that this slowly sends towards new highs. Obviously, don't rush into longs right here. Although if you're targeting new highs and you feel like invalidation below here is safe enough, your risk reward is still decent, but I personally wouldn't rush into longs here. Bitcoin is at key resistance, and this one as well, to be honest. Sorry, daily order block here. So yeah, take it easy on these alts, but as long as this holds above here, I think this sends to new highs. So some key levels here or targets would be up here. Just key liquidity targets, and then this, well, first former highs and then up here all the way. But yeah, as you can see, it's coming into resistance here. It's just some key levels. So if it gets back above this area, yeah, then I think it truly sends to new highs. But we'll have to see. But I really like this, okay? Really liking Phantom. AXS, another one I was watching initially. Wanted to bid this green area, but yeah, just didn't see the strength I was seeing on other altcoins, which is why I chose others above this one. But it still looks good to me. This here was simply this demand area. The down move or the sideways price action that led to this massive pump. Price came back towards that, marked out with this key level as well, which we retested. So these kind of key levels into an area can give you your invalidation point for longs, right? If you want to bid the area, well, keep your invalidation below the key level, and that often gives you a nice invalidation point. So yeah, this one as well, as long as this holds above here, I could see this go for new highs as well. Sorry. So yeah, as you can see, weekly, last week's low swept into former resistance. So yeah, this could truly start to fly as well. But I think alts in general, will have, you'll get time to get in, right? They won't do this, right? They will do this and then maybe reject, come down again, sweep some lows, and then maybe slowly grind up and then accelerate, right? Just as I said on Bitcoin, very rarely do we do this and go straight back up. So take it easy and take profit when you have it. Okay. APT, Aptos as well came into key resistance, and what I really liked about this one was that we had just this similar range as we had on Bitcoin, right? Range high, range low, swept the lows into key support and then towards the high. So I think this at least does this before potentially going lower. Now, I don't like the look of this on the high time frame in order to target new highs. In order to target fresh highs, I'd like to see this break above OTE, which lines up with fat supply that will be hard to break, in my opinion. So I'd be focusing on other alts rather than this one. I think this will be hard. Yeah, it's also a coin that's been hyped quite a bit and pumped like massively. And now the first time where we retested former consolidation, right? And we haven't done that here, haven't done that here, haven't done that here, and haven't done that here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this yeah, if this is gonna underperform the rest of the alts, if all alts pump, this doesn't manages to to make new highs and instead just comes down again, and maybe even goes for the lows all the way back towards here. But yeah, I might be wrong, but I don't see this going for new highs just yet, while on others I definitely see them. Right, OP. Also a nice bounce from this area we had marked. What we said about OP down here was that that it technically was retesting local support, but that we didn't like how it reclaimed inside this range, and that's still the case. Okay, so, and as you can see, then it retested this range high and nuked straight back down. So what I want to see here is a strong reclaim of this. As long as it's below there, I could still see this do this and then just bleed out and ultimately go for the lows. So both OP and Aptos, I'm not really interested in swing longing just yet. For these bounces, they're ideal, but for swing longing, I don't like them. So as I said, if it's a back above here, then it's a different story. But as long as we're below this consolidation, I could still see this reject and ultimately go for liquidity below there. One second. All right. Basically bounced off the monthly open. Yeah, possible. Okay, SKL then. So yeah, kind of need to talk about this one since we've been monitoring this one for quite a while. So initially when it caught my attention, it was down here. We said it reclaimed this weekly or daily range low, which was a good sign, and we were looking for a squeeze higher. Played out beautifully, profited nicely on this move up. Initially took a small loss, I think, but that was a half risk trade and didn't get to the full stop out, so it was a small loss. Then we profited nicely from this, and then we re-entered. It was somewhere around here, I think. I felt like this one was holding up quite good with how Bitcoin was trading. So I think I re-entered somewhere around here with my stop there. I still wouldn't have been stopped out yet. But yeah, I just didn't like how at that point, right, we swept these daily lows and I wanted to see the close above there. And then I would have been more confident in this just sending to new highs, while now we saw ugly closes down here, and this can just be considered as supply being built up, and this can just be seen as a bearish retest in my opinion. So for those of you who are still into that long, I don't know, I'd probably if I were to have to long this again, holy shit, TradingView is slow again, I would probably wait for, if TradingView wants to load, I'd probably wait for a break above your daily range mean, right? As you can see, beautiful rejection at daily range mean, which we were initially targeting, okay? So if we get closes above here and we accept above, yeah, then we're gonna look for swing longs again, and then we target range high. But until then, be cautious, okay? We could do this, retest, maybe even see range mean again, and from there come all the way back down again for this low into the consolidation area that led to the up move. So this can now be seen as demand. So I wouldn't be surprised if we build a new range here, right? Come back down, sweep the low, reclaim, and then do something like this. All right. Clear. All right. Beautiful. Bro, when will you upload new trading educational video? Well, most of the concepts I use in my trading are in the video about trading the range. So yeah. Oof. See? Look at that. To the tick. Retested this former range low, now acting as resistance. So don't get excited here, guys. We just swept major liquidity into former resistance. Don't get too excited about this pump. Now you'll see everyone will get bearish again. Will get bullish again while they were shorting down here. More Discord beeping. Yeah, I know, sorry. See, it's classic sentiment flipping, right? Do this, sweep into key support. Everyone's bearish, talking about these lows. Bears who've been shorting all the upside, right, are celebrating down here. Then you bounce, they flip. Yeah, let's see. I'm not saying we go to new lows from here, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised either. All right, any more requests? Or any more questions? Because otherwise I'll hop off, because I want to manage this, to be honest, in my other position as well. Yeah, ETH. Same case on ETH, right? You've got these lower highs. Now we take them. Boom. So now is not the time to get excited, in my opinion. We just broke this, right? So we swept the highs into this. What if we do this now? I wouldn't get too excited on both Bitcoin, Ethereum and altcoins until we break former supply areas. On this one, that would be clean around here. If we get back, yeah, I know obviously it sounds weird, like if we break above here, we are almost at new highs already, but I'd be cautious. Didn't CPI numbers come in? Yeah, they did. All right, so I'm gonna hop off. I want to manage these positions. It was a short live stream, but I feel like I covered a lot anyways. Plans have been playing out beautifully, to be honest, again. So that's good. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, by the way, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support me by using the link in the description. If you want to join my Discord group where I post a lot more analysis and post my trades live, simply use the link, deposit some money, trade over there. You'll get CMM for free. Join my Discord, send me a message and I'll add you to the members, okay? So yeah, happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.